Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan. Drip.
Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. All I want to say is, guys, here's the deal. This is my final streaming week of the month. I mean, it is the last 6 days of the month, right? So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. Yeah, like the next 6 streaming days for me are the last days of the month. All right? If you like my content, if you like what I do on YouTube and the way I do it, please support the content this next week. My real concern right now is this month. All right? I put in just as much, if not more effort into my content as I usually do. Correct? This month I launched DSP Throwback, which is doing pretty good. It's fully monetized now. Every day there's a new Red Dead or Final Fantasy 13 video over there. We launched my first ever stream over there where I reacted to the Red Dead playthrough and you guys loved it. And by the way, I'm probably going to do another one of those next weekend. Not this week because of the new releases, but I'm thinking next weekend on that Sunday, we'll probably do React Show and then another throwback stream to keep reacting to the Red Dead playthrough. I think that would be pretty neat because you guys liked it so much last time, okay? So, if you like my stuff, I really need your help this week. Here's why, okay? So I did check my statistics. I was trying to figure out how to exactly check everything, all right? Now, here's the thing. January typically is a month where everything is slower with ads, and that's okay. I'm used to that. Like, I'm used to every single January being a slow income month for ads because there's no ads on YouTube. You know, all the good ads were for the holidays, and this is a very slow month. It picks up somewhat in February, actually gets much better in March and April. My problem this month is the trolls, and I don't like talking about that or admitting it, but they fucked with my income this month badly, all right? To give you some example, I looked at memberships, all right? So what I make typically in a month on channel memberships, and just, I could pull up the statistic right now, and this is not even an exaggeration, okay? So I go to earnings, I go to memberships, and it literally says, I am down this month over $1,000 in revenue because of the bogus gifted memberships on this channel. That in a normal month, people would have become members or renewed their memberships or gifted legit memberships, and it would have equated to over $1,000. And I don't have that now because these idiots came in with VPNs, abused the system, found the exploit, and gifted so many memberships to the channel that literally nobody is paying for a membership now. Okay? That's not good. That is awful, and that is going to seriously hurt me. Okay? And here's the truth is that would have been income I absolutely should have had. Because a lot of people either renew or auto-renew, or they wait. Like, for example, I get a feeling what would have happened is today, a lot of people would have come by the stream and said, oh, so my membership lapsed, but hey, I'm here to watch Like a Dragon, or hey, I'm here to watch Tekken 8 for the first time. Now would be the time when I will renew my membership, or maybe give some memberships to the community, and you already have one. So now you're not going to do that, right? So this is income that I rightly would have had and earned through all of the hard work that I've done this month, and now I'm not going to get it because of trolls. And that's fucking bullshit, right? So you know me. I'm not going to stand here and say, stick it to the trolls, man, and support the channel to stick it to the trolls, because I don't want anyone ever supporting my content to stick it to anything. I want you supporting me and my content because you like it, right? You like what I do on DSP Gaming. You like the style I cover these games. You like the fact that I put all the effort into the throwback channel this month to give you what you wanted after so many years of asking for it. You like the fact that I do this React show every week that's interactive and fun, and it's a year anniversary of it coming up next month, right? I want you to support my content because you like what I'm putting out. Not because you want to show the trolls this or that, none of that, okay? But in truth, I absolutely need your help this week. I need this week to be a really great week for support. Because if it's not, I'm going to be down over $1,000 in memberships alone. Now, it's already a month where I'm behind on ad revenue, and that's okay. That's something that I'm used to happening every January. But never have I faced a situation where not only am I now down on that ad revenue, but now I've got another major chunk of my income missing because of these trolls, okay? Now, how can you support the channel? It's very simple. If you already have a membership because you were gifted it in illegitimate means by these idiots, think about gifting another membership to the community. You could do that. You could pay it forward. And yes, that will help someone else and give them a membership. Or just do a super chat, right? Do a super chat during the stream. Just say, hey, I would have bought the membership, but I already have it, so here's a super chat to make up for it, right? Or send a tip. Hey, FYI, I really appreciate this stuff you're doing. Sorry about this nonsense this month. Here's a tip to show my support. Or hey, you want to get something special out of it? Go over to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksydephil and pledge something there. What if you're someone who's not on a stream? You could go pledge to my Patreon for a couple bucks a month. That helps. And that's a lot of people do that behind the scenes. It's a behind the scenes way to kind of support stuff, and that way you don't have to ever be called out on a stream or anything like that if that's not what you're seeking. Or hey, do a pledge over there and you buy a private video and I'll make you a private video in February, right? That's the highest level perk over there. So this is just one of the many ways, okay? The many, many ways that you can support this channel, okay? And what's funny is people will say, well, he's asking for something. No, I'm not. I'm not asking for anything. That's revenue I would have had. These are memberships I already had. You understand? This is stuff that should have been, it says right here, compared to last month's performance, you're down over $1,000 in memberships. Why? Because someone gave them away. You literally just handed out the product without anyone paying for it. And that's not right. And YouTube shouldn't have these loopholes, but they do. Right? And now I'm being hurt pretty badly. All right? And I'm hoping that I can recover from this, because if I have multiple months that are like this, this could ruin the business. I'm being honest here. Like, it really could screw everything up for me and the business, and that's not fair. What did I do wrong? I've been putting out the same great content for you every month, and you guys like the content. That's what you're here for. So why am I getting punished because YouTube has a loophole and trolls are basically taking advantage of it? It's fucked up, right? And again, people are already would have had these memberships. This is not, I'm asking for you to contribute over and above. This is income that would have come in if it weren't for all these fake gifted memberships. So please consider contributing in some other way if you got one of those gifted memberships. Again, whether it's a super chat or a tip or whatever it may be. I don't want to see this huge negative effect on my business for no reason. You know, here's the thing. It used to be, oh, Phil's lazy and Phil's doing this. Tell me how I'm lazy this year. Improved thumbnails based on your feedback. Improved titles to all of my videos based on your feedback. Playing the games you want, like Baldur's Gate 3, based on your feedback. Increasing the amount of content that I'm putting out by making an entirely new channel, again, based on your requests and feedback over these years, right? I'm doing exactly what everyone is telling me to do to improve, yet some people seem to think that that warrants them to just try to destroy everything, but just because they can, right? And this is the point I've been making to you guys all these years. The reason that we troll Phil is because he's a bad content creator is a smokescreen. It never was legit to begin with. Yeah, maybe when This Is How You Don't Play came out over a decade ago, those original videos were based on, let's make fun of Phil because his gameplay sucks. I am not the same person from over 10 years ago. These people who on a daily basis are sitting here trolling me, doing this stuff, no longer care about making a point about I need to improve, because I am improving. Sorry, it's indisputable. I'm improving my content. The problem is they don't care. All they want to do is troll because it makes them feel better about themselves, because actually have no real power in real life for anything. They're losers. They sit on the internet fucking with people all day long. Keep in mind, same people sitting on a place like Kiwi Farms doxing people nonstop for no fucking reason, right? The same people trying to get into my private life, trying to pry into my behind the scenes life and financials and shit. That's none of their fucking business, nor anyone's business, right? It's ridiculous. And now, we found another thing to do. Well, I'm not going to let it beat me. I refuse. No matter what they do, I'm going to keep going. Like I said, I will quit making content on the internet the day when I decide I'm quit and I'm done. I decide that. Nobody else. You understand? So I'm going to keep going. And I don't care what these idiots are doing. I don't give two shits. But I need your help. And I don't like having to come out outright to ask for it. I haven't had to do this in years. right? I haven't. If you take a look at the last few years, things have been going pretty good. Last year was a really good year. I would argue that the content got better and the support was great. But now we're starting off this year on a low note because of this nonsense with the memberships, all right? So again, if you like the content, please support it in another way than one of these memberships, because I just lost a bunch of revenue on this nonsense and I need to make it up in the next week. Like, no exaggeration, I need to have a really good week this week. And if I do, then I'll feel a lot more safe heading into February. It won't be as big of a deal. But I am nervous now that I'm down, a big down month, and then there's going to be another down month. And is this going to be a thing ongoing now because of this membership situation, right? So there you go, right? So here we go again. Someone dropping a 50-member bomb. Do you really think that this is legit? It's probably another troll, you know? And again, you notice every day now we're getting a 50-member bomb on the channel. Am I supposed to celebrate this? You know it's fake, right? You absolutely know it's fake. I don't know who this person is. Have you ever heard of them before? Of course not. So, it is what it is. Just ignore the nonsense. And please support the channel in a way if you can. Again, if you can, please do a super chat. Please do a tip. It's not mandatory. It would be greatly appreciated right now with the way things are going with these trolls. Again, and the funny part about this is, they say, oh, you see Phil's e-begging again. Did I do that until you fucked with my income? No. You create the situation, then you complain about it. Like I chose to do it. I didn't want to change DSP Reacts. I liked how the channel ran for a year. You're the reason I had to change the show. I didn't want to have to talk about this week. You're the reason why. You create the behavior you claim to not like. So you're insane. Literally, you're insane. You're a fucked up individual. Whoever's doing this shit. Okay? Okay. Ladies and gents, let's move on. We're going to have shout-outs in a bit.
I got the drip going. 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 I got the drip going.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean, these dumb kids. This is what it is, it's dumb kids.